Now, like I said in my keynote, I believe creativity is a mindset. If we say we're creative, then we're creative. If we say we're not creative, then we're only creating limitations for ourselves. And so we have to remember the words that we use really matter. So everyone say, I am creative.
I am creative.
All right. So creativity for me is about priming and planning. Who loves a good plan? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We love a plan, right? Well, before we get into the planning mode, it's good to prepare ourselves to plan. We have to prime our brains and our bodies to connect with each other and to connect with ourselves. So, like I said in my keynote, the breath is the first step. So everyone with me, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just notice how you feel. Do a body scan from your head to your toes. Just notice how you feel. Do you have sore muscles? Yes. Do you need to turn around in your chair so that you don't hurt your neck a little bit? I mean, we can give ourselves permission to be comfortable in this space because that's what I want for you for the next hour, to feel comfortable, to feel open, to feel alive. So deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, when you take your next breath, I want you to breathe in for, let's say, 4 seconds. And then breathe out for 8 seconds. So your exhale is going to be twice as long as your inhale, okay? Breathe in for out. You notice you run out of air a little bit at the end? Yeah. When we start to constrict our breath, it calms us down. So for me, as a performer, sometimes before I go on stage, I get really nervous. And I do these breathing exercises, breathing in and then breathing out longer. What that action is telling my body is that I'm safe. And I think that we can tell our bodies that we're safe simply by the breath and the types of breathing patterns that we use. Now, there's another breathing pattern called the four-sided breath. How many of y'all have heard of this? Yes. Okay, you're experts, right? You want to try it together? All right, we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, breathe out for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, okay? Let's go. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out. Then again, that exercise is telling your body that you're safe. How do you breathe when you're not safe, right? Not controlled. But if you are controlling your breath mindfully, using your body and your mind to give it a tempo, a rhythm, you're telling your body you're safe, and what that does is it shifts us into our parasympathetic nervous system. And that's where we want to be, because when we're in fight or flight, we are not there. And we need to learn how to shift into that. So when it comes to creativity, it's about being at ease, being open, being curious, wonder. I mean, you could stare off at the sky at nothing, and someone's like, what are you doing? And you're like, I am being creative, right? It's a state of being. It's a mindset. It's a belief that we are safe, we are open, we are alive, we are expressive. So understanding how to use the breath as a tool to get you into your parasympathetic nervous system is going to open up your prefrontal cortex and allow you to experience more insight, more creativity. So if we're stressed out at work, we've got a long to-do list, we're going to be limiting our creative ideas. So it's good to find yourself in a space if you're going to need to be creative. And you can do this with your teams too. You can do these exercises before you even start a meeting. Let's ground in, let's connect, let's get ourselves primed and ready before we start to plan. So the breath is very powerful. Most of us, are we breathing shallow breaths? We're not even noticing our breaths, right? Most of the time, that's how many of us are breathing. For a lot of the people I work with and do conferences with, the first thing they tell me is, I'm just not breathing right, and I had no idea. To breathe that long, deep breath takes a very relaxed state, and it feels so good. And we need to be taking those moments and giving ourselves permission to be able to find that time all throughout the day, whenever we need it, when we're about to do a meeting. That's important, so we need to be mindful. Like I said, creativity gives us a voice. Now, beyond breathing, there's other ways we can shift into our parasympathetic nervous system. Humming. How many of y'all love to hum? Or never find yourself humming ever? So today, we're just going to do some humming exercises. We're going to open up our voice. We're going to open up our head when we're doing that. We're going to feel the resonance within us. So when we hum, we're going to feel that vibration. And that vibration is important because it's letting us know that we're safe and we're alive and we're okay. We ready? We're going to do some humming. All right, hum after me. You feel that vibration? Ooh, that was in the throat. Let's do that again in the throat. I want you to feel the vibration in your throat, and I'm going to take you up into your nasal resonator and your crown resonator, okay? We're going to be in our throat right now. You feel it? All right. How does that feel? When you do the body scan, are you feeling more awake, alert, connected? That's the point. Now, when we do it into our nose, we're going to sound a little nasally, the nasal resonator, and you're going to feel it in your cheeks, okay? I want you to hum into your cheeks. Silly, seems kind of silly though, right? Makes you smile, makes you feel good. And you notice we're just opening up the resonator areas within our head. And why is this important to creativity? Because number one, it lets us know we're safe. It lets us know that we are alive. And sometimes we just need to be reminded that we're okay. Take a deep breath. We're okay. Sometimes I'll put my hand on my heart just to feel something, like I'm okay. And you can hum and sing and open up your chest. Oh, we're going to get into it. Okay, so next we're going to hum into our crown resonator. When you yawn, you're opening that up. Have you ever wondered why it feels so good to yawn? Because you're activating a part of your body that doesn't really get a lot of attention, your crown. And we're going to yawn into our crown, and then we're going to hum. Okay? Ready? Yawn. These are for real exercises. I'm not just kidding with you today. Now I want you to just kind of scan your body. What's different than 5 minutes ago? You're laughing. You feel more open. You feel more alive. More relaxed. Yeah. What'd you say? Recentered. Oh, I love all these words. Yes. So when it comes time to create or collaborate with one another, do these exercises with each other. It's fun. It is a little bit silly, and that's okay. That's part of it, because when we feel relaxed with one another, we probably can communicate better. We probably trust one another more. We probably feel connected to each other. And when we're creating anything as a group or as a team, it's important that we have those types of relationships with one another to do our very best possible work. Awesome.